Have you ever had a Christian brother or sister come to you and they need a loan? They just need a little help for a little while. How'd that work out for you? The Bible says in Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 19, do not charge your brother interest, whether on money or food or anything else that may earn interest. You may charge a foreigner interest, but not a brother Israelite, so that the Lord your God may bless you in everything that you put your hand to do as you're possessing the land. It's my belief that it's a bad idea to charge a Christian brother or sister interest on a loan. I think that what happens is, is outlined by this passage, is bad feelings are going to come about. If they can't pay the loan back, now you have to take some collateral from them. Okay? I have always made it my practice, if I'm going to give somebody something, then I'm going to give it to them. And not make them pay back. If they want to pay it back, that's fine, but they're under no obligation to do that. As soon as they have to pay something back, whether with or without interest, now all of a sudden I'm become the bank, and the Bible says the borrower is servant to the lender. So now they're in a subservient relationship to you. You're supposed to be brothers, you're supposed to be equal, but now that's not the case anymore. And now when they see you and you see them, you think you owe me money, and they think I owe you money. And hard feelings get created. It just creates a lot of problems. I have a lot of friends who have this policy that, hey, if I'm going to help you, I'm just going to give it to you. And they don't have bad relationships. And I have other friends who, they'll charge you interest on anything. And they have enemies. They have broken relationships. And I think there's a lot of wisdom here. I know this isn't one that maybe you've heard before. You may have heard about problems before, but you may not have heard that this is actually in the Bible. This is for Old Testament Israel. This is not repeated, as far as I know, in the New Testament in any form. But I think that there's some real wisdom here. And so, as you live your life, and you're going to have people say, hey, would you co-sign for me? And the Bible does say in Proverbs, don't co-sign for anybody. It's a bad idea. You're in the same position of they owe you money, and if they can't pay a debt, now you got to pay their debt. Don't be a co-signer. I think there's a lot of wisdom in just saying, hey, I'm going to help you. I'm going to give this to you. Or, I'm sorry, I can't help you. But when you're charging interest, trying to make a profit on your help to them, that kind of business in the church and among Christian brothers usually ends up pretty badly. So there's the word for the day.